Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And already we're underway here. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he...
Oh, shooting chance! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he's been shifted off it. Azar. Vieira. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Now it's Cruyff. Well, played right into his path. Well read, nice interception. Veron. Always onto this. Messi. He's had a hit! Goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Arsenal are behind here, despite their domination of possession. He has found a way through. Lovely feet. Beckenbauer stands tall and stands strong. Messi. And the ball is out of play. Rodri.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Beckenbauer. Pressing high and with purpose. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Roberto Carlos. Tunisia applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. And it's Griezmann, looking tidy in possession here. Can he finish? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Goes forward. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Griezmann wins the duel this time. Veron.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Hullet. Rummenigge.
Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Hullet. It's a goal kick. Yamal. Griezmann. Yamal. And they've switched it over to the other side. To Hazard. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Threads one in. Yamal. Griezmann. And it's Neymar. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, smashing header! And he's heaved it away.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Griezmann. Now it's Hazard. Griezmann receives it in a good position here. And there is the half-time whistle. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in...
And Messi! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Neymar. Griezmann, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Roberto Carlos.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Bellingham. Now it's Barol. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! Griezmann. Cruyff. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Cruyff. Now there's a fine ball. Bellingham. Baron. Arsenal still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 8, Suarez. Number 24,
Messi.
Griezmann. Number
De Jong
11,
is always scanning the pitch for time. Chance! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
The goal scorer after 58 minutes is number 14.
Tunisia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Raul, he's got the shot away! Leicester gets it away. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he cuts out the supply. Ribéry. Law. Cruyff.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Ribéry. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's there to clear it. Messi. Bellingham. Bellingham. Rummenigge. Bellingham engages and forces him off the ball. Cruyff. And it's Ribéry. That is a great pick out. Big chance! And the ball's come loose here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well timed, excellent interception. He's through here. Oh no, this does not look good. Messi. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Messi.
Arsenal are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
And it's Ribery. Now it's Messi. Messi. Referee has just said play on. He might be in here. Now can he find a finish? Rummenigge! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is extended still further. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Vieira. And it's Vieira. Law. Raul. Shot, can he put it away? No mistake! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And here's Iniesta. Rummenigge. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now it's Ribery. So that's it, it is all over. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. And that could set him on his way.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them, and his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball being almost as important as what he did at the back.
Griezmann. And it's Cruyff. No, he's not getting his way this time. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. It's a pretty loose pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Now it's Batistuta. Guardiola. Oh, well played, well played. Vieira. Azar. That's a good run down the left. Luis Suarez. And here's Azar. Griezmann. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. He's played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
And it's Batistuta. Now it's Cruyff. And he's being shifted off it. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. David Villa. Great chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. A real chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. Shevchenko. Vieira. Neymar. And that is a little undercooked. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Stood up well to him there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Hazard. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Guardiola.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
He welcomes it in. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Well, that's beautifully weighted. David Villa. Rodri. And it's Thuram. Now Neymar. Beckenbauer. Azar. Griezmann. Cruyff. Can he finish? It's loose now on the... Oh, what has happened here? Costa Curta. Could move up a gear here. David Villa. And he's managed to get free. There he goes, motoring forward. Griezmann. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Thuram. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And he cuts out the supply. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. David Villa, he has found the way through. And that's an excellent interception. Griezmann.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Vieira. And it's Batistuta. Rodri. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Cruyff. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Batistuta. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. The less said about that pass, the better. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this.
He's had a hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Thuram clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution.
Corner number 2 then. David Villa! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Great ball if he can get there. Messi, he's onside. Chooses to go back. Ribéry. Oh, great play. Oh, good-looking ball. Beckenbauer. Vieira. Law. Raul. Quality ball.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Batistuta. Number 7, Shevchenko. Number 4, Pep
Cruyff with the short one.
coming on the field.
And the finish!
Number 19, Mohamed Salah.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Del Piero. Number 21.
The ball is loose and the chase is on.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That is a great pick out. David Villa. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Ribery. Good play on the left-hand side here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Law. Can he put it away? It's there! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play.
Can he finish? Really well taken goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Now the finish! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Ribery fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Into the last 5 minutes. And that could set him on his way. Chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Law just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Final checks on the touchline. A change
Number
about
8.
to occur.
Deco. Coming on the field. Number 20.
He's in plenty of space here.
Number 14.
Rodri
Beckham.
tries to clear and claimed it back swiftly.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
He's in space and looking for options. Great ball, and he's in here. Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Haaland into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Costa Curta. Oh, played right into his path. And he's made sure that's not getting through. So that's it. It is all over. A good watch, more than a good watch, actually. Certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course. But Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Thuram calmly anticipates. Plays it in low. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination.
Shot at goal! Azar. It's Cruyff. Puyol gets a foot in here. Cruyff. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Ah, that's a fine interception. And the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Lizarazu. Now it's Azar. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And the shot's on here. Great challenge, time to perfection. Azar. And he was quick to react. And it's Nedved. Oh no, what has happened here? Vieira. Yamal. Vieira cuts out the pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Bellingham. Neymar. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Bellingham. Rodri attempts a clearance.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Turns and goes back. He won't be happy with that one. Pull it. Bellingham is wide and looking to get onto this. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And he's taking no chances there. And he welcomes it in. And he was alert to it. Azar. Cruyff.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's just... Oh, what a climb! It's there! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Arsenal are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And it's Azar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. Azar. Oh, good spread.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, well played. Bellingham. Now it's Romario. Now the finish! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look...
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this
Hello,
lot.
everybody,
Without a
and
doubt,
welcome
it is
to
the week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Gets his head to it! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rafinha.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Neymar. That's good play. And that is masterful defending. Rummenigge. Rafinha. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's Messi. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides see...
And the keeper's given it... Tries a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's picked out the run. That's been cut out, well played. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance! Yamal.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Messi. He's onside. Now the finish! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Vieira. And it's Neymar. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, strife! He has done it! Right back in the game! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's been taken short. And here's Messi. Bullet! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. This is their second corner of the game. Bullet with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Messi in acres of space out wide. Lizarazu. Yamal. Yamal going full tilt down the right-hand side. Quality ball. He's in plenty of space here. Gullit has it in a wide position. Yamal. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Lizarazu. That's a lovely, neat pass. Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Neymar. And it's Neymar. Plays a sharp little ball here. And it's Azar. Cruyff, given the lift of his goal. Terrific header! Sticks it away! They have come roaring back!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. We have ourselves a... And we've reached half-time. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. So there was the first half.
Well, what an enjoyable first half. Just when you think a two-goal lead can be decisive, it's gone again, and I hope the goals keep coming.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
Substitution.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. Vieira. Hazard. Yamal could try cutting inside here. Yamal proves just a little bit too strong. And here's Cruyff. Back in possession and ready to go again. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Neymar just eases him off the ball. And it's Salah. He's played him through. Beckenbauer. Hits one! He's delivered all right!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And it has to be said, an absolute gift. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Hazard, and he's had it nicked away. Still they trail, and time is ticking away.
The attendance
Yamal.
for this match was 17,007.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Lizarazu. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Pull it. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Thuram cuts out the pass. Mohamed Salah, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And here's Suarez. And he's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Lizarazu, Showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Luis Suarez. Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Played back in. That has been cut short. Lewis, and the finish!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Gullit. Oh, what a climb! Azar. Neymar. Lizarazu. Maldini. Shifted upfield. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah going face-to-face with his great rival. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Rummenigge. And he's gone backward here. Oh, that was vital. So much time and... He's got the shot away!
Arsenal can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Azar. Now Neymar. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it...
Up he goes! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Gullit made such good movement to get in position there. We were all expecting much more.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 11, Neymar. Number 20, Yamal. Number 13, Johan Cruyff.
Gullit.
Number 8,
Gullit.
Suarez. Coming on the
Gullit
field.
driving forwards.
Number 14,
And the whistle's
Ribery.
gone, presumably
Number
for
9,
offside.
Baggio. Number 19, Messi. Number 4, Gullit. Number 7, Dennis Lowe. Substitutions taking place. There will be 1 minute added.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative...